Females got 50 sets of things that they want in a relationship with the man.
Mm-hmm.
50.
Correct.
Men only need 4, and we don't even need 4. We gonna be satisfied if you just do one of them 4.
What is
Right?
it? What's the 4? So I can.
Men just want respect,
Okay.
to be heard, sex, and just to be there, loyalty. That's all we want.
Men, us guys are super simple. We're not asking for much. We don't need much to be happy, to be satisfied. We should want more, but you know, we don't need much. I don't want to say our standards are low, but it doesn't take much to please us. Like he just listed off, being there, respect, intimacy, and loyalty. It's not much. Um, I always say this, it's a lot harder for a guy to find a good woman versus a woman to find a good guy. For women, good guys are out there. Good guys are surrounding them. Like there are so much good guys out there. Most guys are good guys. Most guys are not going to cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Most guys are going to treat you with the utmost respect. The question is, is the women healthy enough to respond to that love correctly? How many times have we heard the good guy get cheated on? The good guy just get, absolutely violated, you know? And it's sad, because a lot of these women, and it's not their fault a lot of times, a lot of these women go through trauma and they can't respond to healthy love correctly, you know? And in turn has them wanting a certain man that's going to perpetuate this specific type of pain, and it's a perpetual cycle, right? But the guy that does everything that they want, they destroy him, They do him very dirty, you know? And guys, just wake up. Just wake up, guys, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, this is just the game. But let's see what more he has to say.
No food.
That's
beat up.
That's respect.
Okay.
And that's beat up. Shoot up.
But even if you don't even complete, if a female don't even complete one of those, they gonna be like, okay, I can vary with that shit. That's cool. We'll work through it. I ain't even tripping on that shit.
I
But
agree with
listen,
that.
females, 50. Even if a nigga get 40 of them correct, we doing 40 of those 50. Y'all letting the 10 that we don't do overpower the 40. So now you gonna
He is right.
so now you gonna leave me off the other 10 I don't do for another nigga who doing that 10 but don't do the other 40.
I mean, like you just said, it's super backwards. It's so backwards. And as men, we need to start having some more standards. We need to put our foot down on certain behaviors. If a woman does certain things, they don't need to be with us. In my opinion, you should drop them if they do some stuff that just you don't like. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Because we put up with so much stuff that we shouldn't have to. Um, and this is just the byproduct. Where, again, and I always say this before, again, men have to be so much more. Men have to be a lot better than the women to even get the attention. We gotta be funny. We gotta be smart. We gotta look nice. We gotta have money. You know, uh, uh, uh. We gotta have game. There's so much more for us to have to be versus them. For them, all they have to do is look good and and treat us nicely. You know, not saying that only those two will last the longest, but I mean, to get an initial attention from a guy, you do those two things and you're golden. You know what I'm saying? But guys gotta be. I just named off 6 things that a guy has to be just to get the attention of a woman, right? Um, and I'm not complaining about it. That's just what it is. But we have to point these things out because at the end of the day, we need to essentially elevate what we're looking for in women because these women are giving us the bare minimum and we're getting the bare minimum, you know? So
That say they want a good man, if you bring her one right now, she probably gonna f it up.
Do you think that women are single by choice?
Them saying they're single by choice is because they've been unsuccessful in finding one. We say that we want to be single because we can't find that one because we're incapable in this season.
Yeah. Be wary of any woman that says she wants to be single. I'm sorry. I know these women are going to be mad. Yeah, they're going to say, oh, I'm just focusing on myself. Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. 95% of women want to be with with a man, with their dream person, with their dream man, or, they want to have companion, right? It's just it's in their nature, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Men are the same way, except when we don't want to be with a woman, it's due to us finding our purpose, which in turn, which most of the time is because we want to find that woman, our wife, and we can't. And a lot of times we can't do it until we find our purpose, right? So it's a full circle. So just any girl that says she doesn't want she doesn't want a man or this and that, one, she's lying to herself. That's number one. And two, she can't find a man. She can't find a man. But let's see what else she has to say.
Of managing ourselves in that. If you told a woman right now, I have the man, the one you want. If God himself said, right now, if you want this, I have the guy that you want. Everything laid out, everything you want. Because all women say they got their different preferences. I got your preference right here, ready for a relationship. She's not going to say, no, thank you. They're going to stay single. They want a man. Most women that say they want a good man, if you bring...
They want a man. There's nothing wrong with that as well. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. But women have been tricked into thinking that they should be doing everything alone. And that was a trick that you were sold on. This feminist agenda, that was a lie. That was a trick that you were sold on, and you fell for it. But that's okay. There's always ways to get back. There's always ways to recover. That's okay.
And our women act like whores instead of goddesses. I'm tired of gods. I'm tired of our men like Beta trying to debate with the woman. It's my show. It's not happy wife, happy life. Happy man is God's plan. You the head. You the head. You the head. I'm the head. Masculinity is not advocation, it's application. I'm applying who I am to my life, and whoever is attracted to that is who I choose for a partner. I'm not here trying to convince you of who I am. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to let you.
Yep. Too many guys are trying to sell this idea of being with them, and you shouldn't have to do that with a woman. Any guy that has had a girl that was crazy for them, no matter what you do, obviously within reason, but no matter what you do, the girl is gonna mess with you. And you wanna know how to know if a girl really likes you? Play your music around her. If she never says anything bad about it and she's always complimenting your music, you got her. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do, she's gonna be with the program. So any girl that you gotta try to convince, that's not the one, guys. That's not the one. You know what I'm saying? It's just not it. You might be able to eventually convince her, but it's like, bro, at that point, it feels like a chore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl gotta be messing with you for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you gotta go there and try to convince her to be a part of your program, then it's not worth it.
Go. I'm not gonna, you gotta listen to me and I'm letting you the doors that way. Fuck out of here. Bye. Ain't no U-turns neither. You don't ask a woman to be submissive. You just vibrate in a way that's gonna attract this submission. And for the sisters out there who don't.
Exactly. Never ask. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to make some elaborate plan to get her. Like, you gotta, just like he said, I mean, vibrate, put out that certain energy that if she craves it, if she is gravitating towards it, she's gonna gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have her. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do no, you don't have to do some extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? If she want you, she want you. Um, and it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Guys should know that the girl that does, I mean, you could think of it. The girl that just really mess with you. Everything you did, she just loved. Any joke that you told, she, you know, she messed with. You know, she found you funny. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to that, you know? And if the girl's not crazy for you, then you know, it might be worth it to wait for the one that is crazy for you. Because if you're the one putting in the most of the effort, it's not gonna be good. It won't last.
Understand the power and femininity? Cool. Good luck on trying to be a nigga. Because you'll never have a dick no matter how much you try. Black women, you cannot be a man. You're not a man. You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her $1. You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her a job. Give her a job. When you listen to these black women, what's the first thing they say? I don't need you. Well, break down lack of needing me. Women lead with emotion. We move off based upon what we know as men. This is why women can't lead. They move based upon how they feel. We move based upon what we know. That's the difference between the man and the woman. And those emotions are important for her to have. And our detachment.
Yep. All facts. This comes down to the early days, you know what I'm saying? When we were hunters and gatherers at the end of the day. You couldn't go and go hunt for the food and think off emotion. You know? You couldn't do that. You wouldn't get anywhere. You'd probably get killed. You know, everything has to be logical, everything has to be strategic, you know? You couldn't go in a pack to go, you know, hunt, you know, some animal, right? And because you get excited, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be working off emotion. Everything has to be logical, you know? So that was our role back then, and it has evolved into this where we are still logical, and you know the decisions we make is for the household, for the bettering of the family, right? And the woman just has to trust us. And if your girl doesn't trust you, you're going to have constant battles with her. What man wants to do that?
For those emotions, in order to make a decisive, rational decision, is needed for us to have. And together, that is the perfect balance. I'm tired of.
Like, subscribe for more content, guys. You already know what it is. Marco Darko. Hit that bell icon to get more notifications. Peace.